man. Brad Holmes spoke on, on that podcast. I'm eventually do a live on it. Hopefully by the end of that week it came out. And he was asked about switching Penei Sewell to left tackle, and he did. He spoke around it. You know what I'm saying? He said, well, he's done it before. He started 8 games when Decker was out. I think maybe his rookie year, second year. He's done it before. So it's good having that flexibility. That way we can just don't have to worry about getting a left tackle. We get the tackle that's best for us. So it's just the same as, bland language. The Lions, they front office been moving secretive since I've been here. They secretive with their moves, and they just still losers at the end of the day. They move, they lose, and they secret. If they transparent, they probably still lose. I just don't understand it, but I get it, just in case it don't work out. And I look at the left tackle they got from Miami. He said, we look at him as a starting caliber guy. I'm like, if he's so starting caliber, why he ain't stay in Miami? Why wasn't you was in competition with other teams to get him? And this is something that he played with this, like he played with defensive end. The Lions Jared Goff going to be on the stretcher. You know what I'm saying? Jared Goff going to be on the stretcher, man. He better not play, man. He in a tackle rich draft, in a defensive end rich draft, he better get a tackle on the defensive end early. He better get one early. Because at the end of the day, if you going to flip it all the way like this, bro, and put Sewell at left tackle and do all that, man, come on, man. I'm just looking like, bro, playing with fire. You playing with fire. And he was like, well, we spent so much money on the offensive line, we couldn't get an edge. Like, who couldn't you get? You couldn't afford Cameron Jordan at least? You couldn't afford Al-Quahid Muhammad at $6 million? And I'm sorry to keep harping on this, but I'm like, how the fuck is Philly still doing it? How is LA still adding people? Now, what are they doing? What secret cap space do they have that you don't have? And I continue to be baffled by that. But this is one position that at the end of the day, this can be people on this line saying it's a smoke screen and this is smoke screen season and we'll see. But man, the Lions move in secret and still lose. So what does it matter? You tell the truth, you tell lies, you still lose. Who cares? But I don't understand how anybody can go down there and spend all that money on season tickets. I don't get it. You spend your hard-earned money or easy-earned money to go down there and get this pathetic product. This is just torture. This is a teasing torture, bro. It really is. It's a teasing torture. But if he smacked the draft out the ballpark, shout out to them. But we got the flexibility to do it, like, bro. And, I get it. You don't want to give up your draft plan and all this type of stuff, but just be like, hey, man, we open to the possibility if we need it. Simple as that. It's always the best tackle for us, the best edge for us, the best corner. And we be looking at some of these, this is the best for y'all. Marcus Davenport was the best for y'all. Drafting an injured back guy and Enrique, who missed his last year of football, which was the COVID year. That was the best second round defensive tackle for y'all. The next year in the second round, a dude that was injured his whole fucking life, Josh Pascal, that was the best, defensive end for y'all. Questions just have to be started to be asked, bro. And then once you watch him do these interviews, man, it's just bullshit. It's just total bullshit. You just gotta ask yourself. You gotta ask yourself. Is the NFL just torturing the city of Detroit, bro? Because I'm starting to think about all the bad play calls, right? The ball bouncing off, a Kendall Vitor helmet, and I think they torturing us, bro. I feel the NFL, they never got, none of the major leagues ever got behind Detroit winning nothing. And you can say that for a lot of small markets, respectfully. Cleveland can say it, Minnesota can say it. This is why this shit is rigged, in my opinion. But I think they intentionally rigging Cleveland, Detroit. I think they intentionally doing that. I think they want to get to the point where y'all stop spending your money to move the team somewhere else. That's what I'm starting to think. You know, you get this close and then you get a GM that can find talent, but then still cheap and just love injury prone players. This got to be a script wrote by the NFL. But to Sewell, I mean, he don't pass block good enough to be on the left side. I think that's something that he can't work on. He need to work on. He's an average pass blocker, and that ain't good on the left side. I'm gonna keep saying that. That's something that he need to step it up. He needs to step it up. He needs to step it up. You know, so if he going even as a right tackle, he gotta be better as a pass blocker. Gotta be better. So, but hopefully have a great draft. You know, on the top of the board is a left tackle and a pass rusher, whether it's inside or outside. And that may be another reason why people don't want to come play in Detroit. That might be a huge reason why people don't want to play in Detroit, because when you come to Detroit, you ain't gonna get no help. You get peanut butter, no jelly, ham, no bread. Come on, man. Mayo, no nas. And get man, no nas, no man. Get tired of that, bro. When they pay you, they basically like when a job, you got particular jobs that pay you and they want you to do 4, 5, 6 jobs just to pay you correctly. But in reality, you should be making that 5 or 3 or 4 or 5 times more. But they feel like that they pay you this much, you should do 4 or 5 jobs. Like the same thing with the Lions. We pay Hutch. He should be able to do everything himself at the defensive end. He should be the right end, the left end, the backup left end, the backup right. That's how they think, man. As long as the Fords own the Lions, ain't nothing good. Ain't nothing real. Championship ain't coming. They selling hope. They sell hope like a fake dope man sell fake dope. That's what they doing. They selling the fakeness. McDonald's food is realer than the Fords' intentions to win a championship with the Lions. So it is what it is, or it is what it ain't. Hit the link in the description. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Everything inside the link tree. Hope to go live pretty soon. Maybe even before you see this. It's the first link in the description. Appreciate y'all. Peace.